we're gonna wait for some people to hop up in here and get this thing started. What's going on, Sooner? What's going on, Mom? What's going on, Full Armor Bassin? How y'all doing tonight? Got 6 people up in here so far. As soon as y'all join, let me know you're here so I can say what's up. So as y'all saw by the thumbnail, this is a Venom Lures unboxing, and it is a pre-spawn or bedfish type of package here that I ordered. It's basically to get them big females to bite the odd looking bait, so we can pull them off the nest and get us a nice 7 or 8 pounder hopefully. But once we get a few more people up in here, we're gonna roll with it. Hey, babe. What's going on, Clint? What's going on, Rob? All right. I guess we'll wait until this video has been running for 2 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and hop into things. We got about 20 seconds, so here we go. Sooner says, hope you can get bent, son. I don't know what is going on with this. Is the camera like spazzing out or like zoomed in weird? I don't know what's going on right now. What is going on? Why is this thing all zoomed in? There we go. Is that fixed? What's going on, Johnny? No, the lakes aren't frozen, man. They're kind of they just started warming up, so they're not going to be as cold as up north everywhere else, but everything's just kind of iffy right now. Everything's still in that funk of being super cold, and then it got up to 60 degrees today. I think it was 60 degrees yesterday. All right, sweet. Thanks for letting me know that got fixed. All right, camera's good now. All right, so we're going to get into this unboxing. Like I said, this is a Venom Lures unboxing. If y'all see anything here, just use code Bubbleville for 10% off at venomlures.com. Give a shout out to Dustin for getting these baits here on time. I think it took 3 days. I got the Venom hoodie on. Also, we got the Venom hat. All this stuff you can get at venomlures.com. But the thing we're going to start out with is the 4-inch Better Beaver. This is a pearl white with a holographic silver flake in it. And we're going to take this out the bag to show y'all. This thing's pretty neat. I like the way it looks for what, like as far as it's being pearl, that's how I like it to look. For flipping beds, you want something that stands out and something that's not natural looking. You kind of want some type of alien looking bait to fall down in there and just piss a bass off. And if you throw it, in front of their nose long enough, it will piss them off. But the Better Beaver is one of the best baits to entice a bass, just because it's got the ribs on the side flappers, and then like the little grub appendages at the bottom here. I've caught some of my biggest bass, as y'all know, with the Better Beaver, and it's the 4-inch, which is the best size to use. Anything smaller than that kind of gets overlooked, I guess. But I like throwing that thing on a football jig or just a regular old Texas rig, big old punching weight or a flipping weight. See what's going on with these comments here. Wait a minute. Yeah, the hats are sick. But next up, we have a Venom Vertical Flippin' Pro Series jig. This is a 3/4 ounce jig. It's black and blue. Take it out the package. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, me and Courtney are Yak Fishing 3 on Instagram. We went fishing my boss's pontoon boat, and I kind of lost a rod. Some of y'all knew about that, but I didn't really post that because it was kind of depressing. But so we were going about 6 miles an hour down the lake in the pontoon boat. We had the front motor rolling, the back motor rolling, and I had my rod wedged in between the seat and the rail on a pontoon boat. There's no possible way it could have fell in the water. Now, I'm sitting there rolling. I got my front foot on the pedal, and she's just back there. She's like, babe, babe. I'm like, what happened? And all I see is my pole leaning in the water like this with the cork and the handle just sitting up. So we jet to go get it. As we turn around, we whip it, do like a 180. And as we're coming up on it, I grab the net, this thing right here, and I go to grab it. Now, my retarded butt did not decide to get the net stuck in the handle or the butt of the rod. So with that being said, I kind of tried to lift it out the water in the middle of the rod. And as I did that, it slipped off and the trolling motor hit it. And then it just kind of sunk. I threw an A-rig at it. I threw a crankbait at it. I threw a lipless crankbait, a deep diver. And you know how A-rigs are when you throw those things and you slow roll that thing on the bottom? You hook every stump in the freaking lake. Well, all I got was a couple leaves and no rod. So $300 setup gone. It was a Lews LFS speed spool. I think it was a 7.5-to-1, and then I had a Fitzgerald all-purpose 7'6" heavy. It's in the drink now. The fishing gods claimed a nice setup. But with that being said, the reason I told y'all about that is because I had a another flipping jig just like this one, except this one's like way bigger. But this flipping jig right here has a massive head on it. This thing is made to punch and get through any type of tree structure or cover down below the water surface. Obviously, it's black and blue. Black and blue is the #1 go-to jig to throw for any type of bass fishing. But like I said, this head will guide this jig straight through the cover. And, you know, generally when it's pre-spawn or post-spawn, those fish are actively munching. So what I like to do is when I throw a heavy-weighted bait through the trees, I kind of feel, with that fluorocarbon, I kind of feel that head or that weight knock all the way through the wood, and then as soon as I feel it touch the bottom, you feel that tick tick, set the hook, and then it's usually a 3 or 4 pound bass just waiting there because they love to stage up and eat right before spawn or pre-spawn. But I just had to get this because this was a awesome looking jig, and you don't normally see jigs with that type of head on there. It's pretty nice. But with that jig being unboxed, we're going to get to these high floater Senkos. They actually call them salty slings. Some people call them dingers, like Sooner Fishing 01. And if y'all have not subscribed to Sooner Fishing 01, go check out his channel. If you're catching this video late, his link will be in the description below. But we're going to get into these high floaters. These are like a double layered kind of bait here. They're the normal high floater like y'all have seen me use before. It has like a gold flake in it. I don't know if you can see that well. But it transitions to like a pearl white to a dark blue. And the pearl white's got like gold flake in it, dude. And these things are sick. I wanted to get some blue ones like this because I usually hit on blue during the spawn. But got a 50 pack. Y'all know how I love my 50 packs. Check these comments real quick, see what's going on. What's going on, Skunk? What's going on, TX? Yeah, I lost the rod, but we'll get it back next summer. But anyways, those high floaters, they're sick. I like to throw those on the DK rig, which Dustin's designed. Next up, we have the 6-inch Trickster worms. These are kind of like a Zoom trick worm, basically, but they're made by Venom. And they got that garlic juice smell to them. But I caught a 6-pounder on one of these worms before, but it was the June bug version. But I got white for the spawn. You could throw this on a shaky head, a DK rig, or just a simple Texas rig, or you could just free sink it. It's got a lot of action to it, and it actually would be good on a wacky rig kind of setup, which brings me to the next point. But this was a 50 pack of the 6-inch Trickster, pearl white, or it might be off white, I don't know. But anyways, so going back to that, as I was talking about wacky rig setups, I have a couple wacky rig hooks here. I think this is a 1/4 ounce. I'm not sure. Let me see. That's not marked. I think they're 1/8 of an ounce. But here's the wacky rig hook right here. You got a wire guard, so that way your stuff doesn't get stuck in cypress knees or any type of standing timber. But basically what you could do is you could wacky rig this thing just like this. and this thing would flutter pretty well because the ends of these worms are really heavy, and it would kind of kick, kind of like a frog leg would. But and then you could also throw this thing a mile because the plastic is so dense. But next thing we got are these 5-inch salty slings. These are pearl with silver flake in them. And this is a Senko style bait, or stick bait, as y'all well know. Another 50 pack. Like, I'm loaded with 50 packs. But, so this one right here, what makes this one cool to me, it's another spawn lure. It's white. Most Senkos or salty slings or dingers, whatever you want to call them. A lot of people don't throw white because they think it looks funky. But another setup right here is what I like to throw is a white wacky rig setup for spawn fishing. You just get that funky action going down there, and they just have to eat it. That's just no question about it. They just have to eat it. That's how that works. But another 50 pack of those. Ain't nothing too extravagant here. And then we have a 50 pack of the 3.5 Terra Cross. I also got white because spawn, of course, or the bed fishing. I like to either use green pumpkin or white in my bed fishing tactics, but we're going to get one of these open here and see what this bad boy looks like. Here we go. I don't know if y'all can see that well, but it looks pretty darn good. As the traditional Terra Cross has is the ribs, and you got your normal appendages, and this thing would be good on a small flipping setup, and just hole in one this thing right on the bed and just piss off a bass, get mama to eat it. But I got several different colors of these which we could throw at them, but we got the white ones, and I just had to have white ones. And then next up, we have these shaky heads right here. Gotta figure out what size they are because they're not marked. This is a 1/8 ounce shaky head. You basically just put like a long worm on this and just kind of jingle it around at the bottom with a spin rod or something like that. Just a small finesse setup, kind of like a Ned rig kind of, I don't know, a Ned rig style of finesse. Like I said, I could put the Terra Crawl in here, or I could put the Trickster worm, or even the Senko. But I'd put like a worm that has a lot of action to it, kind of like, you know, a 10-inch pepper grass. I wish they made those in white. That would be pretty cool. But we got the shaky heads here. And then I also have another smaller. This is a 1/16 of an ounce. I don't know why I got so small of a wacky rig hook, but this one doesn't have the wire keeper to keep it weedless. But this would be good for like rigging a Senko or something sideways. Which sideways I mean like you're basically going to kind of skin hook this thing on the side, just like this, and it would fall like this, and then you'd kind of like pull it this way, and it would flutter and just kind of do some kind of helicopter crazy freaking fall to it. But I don't know why I got such a small one. I guess I got confused when I ordered the the packages. But if y'all seen anything here y'all liked, just go to venomlures.com, use code Bubbleville, get 10% off on anything in the store. I personally have all my soft plastics in the boat right now are all Venom. And I probably have 30 to 40 pounds of Venom Lures plastics in this boat. It's pretty remarkable. I got two big old Plano black totes you can get at Home Depot. A lot of people don't know that you can get them at Home Depot. They're massive, dude. Like this tote right here, I put the Venom sticker on it, and like you keep all your stuff organized. Like I got all my single bags right here with all my dips and scissors and whatever else. And then I have the mega tote right here. This is all 50 packs. And this thing is like ridiculously heavy just because there's so much plastic in here. But stacked full of 50 packs to the top. And now I got to find a spot for these other 50 packs. But that's a good problem to have. when you fish all the time. You don't have to go order a lot of stuff, obviously. But that's all I got for y'all today. I just wanted to get on here and show this unboxing or unbagging, whatever you want to call it. If y'all enjoyed the live unboxings, I know I did one last week and I did one today. If y'all enjoy the live unboxings more than me actually just shooting it and editing it, let me know down in the comments. And I actually got to check the comments because they are not popping up. Ready for tournaments? Yeah, I agree. What's going on, Catfish Slayer? Sorry I saw this late. I got a long time pig eater here. What? Cooking and bacon. We have friends. What's going on, Steven? Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. But like I said, let me know in the comments down below to see what y'all really... I want to really see what y'all think for these live unboxings versus the edited, chopped up versions of the unboxings, of course. But I'm really digging these wacky rig hooks, man. They're pretty neat, and the hooks are super sharp, and they're super stout. I mean, Courtney says she likes the lives better. I agree. I can kind of get feedback. I like the feedback part of it more than I do the video, but it is what it is. But if y'all are new here, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm pretty sure all y'all are accustomed to watching my videos. But anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for joining in, and I'm gonna get up out of here, and hopefully we yeet some bass on Saturday. It's supposed to rain, but I don't know exactly what kind of fish we're gonna be catching Saturday. I don't know if it's gonna be catfish or bass, but anyways, we're gonna try to get out there. And it's been rough on the YouTube world lately. I appreciate you stopping in, TX. I know your job gets under your skin a little bit, but hey, you're paying the bills, right? I appreciate it, Skunk. Yeah, I definitely like the live feel just because I can interact with y'all more. Yeah, I'll check y'all's new video out, Catfish Slayer. Y'all gonna do another unboxing with B, like, you know how y'all do like the ladies kind of video? Bass Life says live is better. I agree. And then Courtney says our jobs are a pain. I definitely feel that. I mean, I like my job and all, but I wish I could fish all the time. But anyways, with that being said, people that are going to be watching this video after this being live, if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. And we need to getting rolling with more content, and just keep on chugging along. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch y'all in the water next time, hopefully. So stay tuned. See y'all later.